Hey guys, we're headed. We're in Alicia's car. I'm leaving my van home. With that being said, Vinny's already at the job. I just couldn't get started this morning. I don't know if I got something going on with my catheter or I fucking don't know. I just don't feel good ever since this started. Anyway, I got a little bit of a late start. I was up early. I just couldn't get cracking, you know, the regular shit. Shave, clean up, and get ready to go. Took me longer, so Vinny left with his van, and it's a dishwasher and reset a toilet, look at a screen, and a bathroom fan exhaust or something. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to help him. That way, if there's something wrong with the toilet, like, because I saw a picture of it, and the bolts are all rusted out, I'm worried that maybe the flange is bad, so I'm bringing Alicia. That way we can work at 2 items at once, because I'm just not feeling it. Anyway, we're headed to Santa Ana, guys. There's a lot going on over there right now. I don't know how it's going to affect our drive or not, but there is a lot going on in Santa Ana right now. Anyway, we'll get there and see how Vinny's doing. He's starting with the dishwasher. Then Alicia's going to start with the toilet, and then hopefully somewhere in the middle we'll be getting out of there and I can go home and Vinny can go do another job. We got plenty of work for Vinny to go run around and do. He's keeping busy. He's making good money. Whatever he goes and does, he keeps. I don't, you know. Anyway, we'll see you at the job, I guess. Okay, guys, we're here. Alicia's parking her little wagon. And, anyway, Vinny's parked over there. I'll show you where we're at. Vinny's over there, and his job is one of these places here. I don't know which one it is yet. I have to find them. Alright guys, Vinny's getting this dishwasher out. This looks like a brand new dishwasher.
It looks like it, huh?
Yeah.
That's what kind of was wondering. But
damn.
if what it does, I'll show you.
Okay, so Vinny's got this, and Alicia is going to be working on this toilet. It's a brand new toilet almost, it looks like, guys. But look at the bolts. What happened to the bolts? Alright, Alicia's going to get this thing tore down and see what's going on. If the angle stop is good, Alicia, we can shut it off there. The angle stop is old. How's the angle stop underneath the kitchen sink? Because I was just going to shut the main off, Vinny, rather than mess with the angle stops.
It's older.
Okay, so leave them on. I'll find his main and shut it off. All right, okay, guys. I'm gonna go look for the main. Okay, guys, we got shut off is right here. Nice ball valve. I don't know why they got the hose bit covered, but I got the ball valve off. There's the new dishwasher right here. The other one looks new, but it is shorting out. We tested it. We plugged it in and started the cycle, and it goes on and off. It looks nice. It looks like it could be repairable, but you never know with these management companies. You know, they have their way of thinking. I just show up and do what they say to do. All right, guys. She wants to show me something.
You see this right here?
Uh-huh.
It's just put on.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that, upside down.
They put it on upside down. Let me get a picture of this.
What did it do?
I can't believe it. Thank you for showing that to me. This is good.
It was just like that.
Let me get a picture. Wow.
Like that.
Let me get a picture. I can't believe they did that. You look at what they did. They put the toilet bolts. Here, she'll show you.
Oh, the other one is.
Is the other one's good?
Look at, yeah. It's good, but look at that, yeah.
What am I looking at?
No, it's good. It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me flush this a little bit and start over.
Alright, I can't believe you did that.
Yeah.
Alright guys, Vinny's got the dishwasher going. And Alicia's got the toilet going. Okay guys, Alicia needed some stuff here, so. Alright guys, I knew there was going to be a surprise, at least on the right side. It's all ripped out. Look
all
at it.
gone.
All gone.
And this one, look at that. Just already there.
Yeah.
Let me see. There you go.
Let me get a picture of that. Hold on. Oh, let me get a little. Okay.
Oh, I see how they did it. Look at that. It doesn't come off. It's in it. That's it like this.
Hey guys, I had to go to Home Depot to get some stuff for that toilet because Vinny's van don't have everything that I have. I have about every repair flange on the truck, on my truck, but I don't have anything on his, so I stocked up on everything for his van, plus for this job. He's probably going to have the dishwasher almost done by the time I get there, I hope. At least he's helping him. That way we can move on to the toilet. Alright guys, I had to go for a while to get all that material, but I seem to have everything going good here. I'm going to leave him alone, let him finish this up.
That's it.
And then we're getting the level on it right now, making sure everything's level.
I need to lower this again. Yeah.
Just lift. Yeah. Let me see.
Just lift.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm going to let them get this done. Alright guys, more and more of these dishwashers are coming where you have to put the handle on. Lately they've been coming that way. Usually I've been used to them being all put together. But that's just one more item you can put on your invoice to tack it up a little bit. I don't know, 15, 20 bucks more if you're getting one price. Now you got it full with the handle. And Alicia, she can make it look like it's a real hard job. Where it takes her.
This is the best part. We install the thing. Poses and
No, what
everything.
he's
I
saying
like
is
it.
you can make it look like it's a lot more work than you.
Than what it really is.
Oh, this is not.
Bring that money home now. Make it look real difficult.
Loosening, tightening, loosening, tightening.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, so. Yeah, looking good. Okay guys, she's got that all cleaned up and scraped. Looking good over there. Got that other rod and bolt out. We're going to see what we're going to do with this. See if she's going to clean that up. I'll probably flip it on its side for her. Vinny put a new outlet for the dishwasher and garbage disposal. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Alright guys, we're going to use that repair ring. It goes right over the top. We're going to fasten that down to that after she puts silicone. She's just going to put some sandwich that with some silicone. And then she's going to bolt that side down. And then once it's all bolted down, then we'll take some sheet metal screws, stainless steel so they don't rust, and sheet metal screw it to that. And we'll be good to go. But first she's going to put some silicone there, then drop that ring on and put the washer and bolt on top of that ring, because if you still have one side good, you should always put your bolt underneath it. It helps that stabilize better, and then you put your sheet metal screws wherever you can. Here guys, she scraped it and she wiped it with paper towels and took a little, what was that?
Look, it's locking up over here.
Oh, you have to fix that.
Yeah.
Was it thinner or was it that stuff for brushes? I think she used the brush cleaner to clean the top after she scraped it. Anyway, she's going to deal with that silicone bottle and go from there. Alright guys, we want to run the dishwasher while we work on this, but we have no water because this valve is bad. So Vinny's going to change the valve and put a new hose there while the water's off. Then we'll turn the water on and we can run the dishwasher while we work on this to make sure there's no leaks on the dishwasher. We like to run it through a whole, usually through a whole cycle, yeah. So Vinny's going to get a new valve for that, and we're going to go straight for that. Alright guys, she's just going to make sure her studs are 12 inches. Can you just check that out for me? Just as long as it's even, Steven.
That looks good.
Looks straight. Looks good. Yeah, it looks good. You'll only be able to adjust one.
What, the only thing I can do is just look center there,
It looks good.
center there, and then just go
Okay, let's go ahead and put some stainless steel.
15.5. Okay. That wall can be also weird.
That's okay. This doesn't have to be perfect. Let me just stand over it.
There you go.
Let me just see with my eyes if I'm happy. I'm happy. You did a great job. Okay, now.
Let me tighten it now.
Well, you don't want to tighten the one on the left yet. We want to put some sheet metal screws in it first and get it flat equally, and then you can tighten the left. And okay. All right. All right, guys. He's got all his stainless screws in. He's got 4 in. It's rock solid, man. Look at that. All stainless steel screws into that cast iron. So we're all good to go. They're stainless, so they won't move. You want to put one more on the left, and plus it's all silicone. Okay, so let's get out of his way. Can you put one in that? There's one extra hole.
Ramin, you here?
No, right over here to the left. To the left, right there.
That one's empty.
Oh, there's
yeah,
nothing there.
Because it's got that,
Yeah, I got you. So don't worry about
it's
it.
more like here if you want.
Okay, so let me get a picture of that, please. All right, guys. Let me get a picture of that, Manny. Thank you. He's changing the valve while we got the toilet off. It's frozen, so let's get that done. That way everything is functional, because it's practically a new toilet. So, let's see what happens here. Okay, guys, he's going to take his tin snips and cut off that flange, or discussion, whatever you want to call it. That way he can do his cutter and cut the ferrule. The ferrule's really tight. Doesn't want to slide off the copper, so he'll use his ferrule cutter to do that. So he's just gonna cut around that, move the discussion, and then cut the ferrule. Alright, guys, he's gonna try to get that off. Alright, guys, he's got the ferrule off. He's gonna put a new flange and new angle stop. He's gonna polish that one up first. Alright, guys, we're running the dishwasher, checking it for leaks. We got the water on. Over here, we got the water on. We got the new valve on. So, he's flushing the toilets upstairs to get the air out of the lines. We got the air out of this one. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and get this toilet up and running. Clean it up and get her on. Alright, guys, he would like this a little bit higher so his cat can't get out, because without it there's still a big gap. So somebody put this one here, but they just put it loosely. So we're going to put a couple Tapcons in the one that's existing, and then we're going to cut one, this new one, all the way from the wood to there, where it's at over there, and put another piece in to fill up that gap for him. He's happy with the amount of space that one's taken up. So we'll go ahead and Tapcon that one down, wood screw that one down on top of that one, and it'll close it up to about right there. So we're going to do that for him. Alright, guys, he's got his high loop in there. He's got it with plastic ties up. He's got plastic ties up there as well. I can't get in there. I got a catheter, guys, but I can't get in there. But anyway, he's got plastic ties way up there. Oh, fuck it. Let's see if I can get in there. I can't get. Anyway, he's got plastic ties. Oh, maybe you just saw it. See the plastic tie right there on the sink? He plastic tied it to the sink bowl. So we're good. Alright, guys. You know, I hear a lot of bitching about putting wax rings in with these little cups in there. I forget the right word for it. But I've never had no problem. The reason why those become problem is people, if you notice all the complainers that complain about that moving and the splashing and water leaking out, that's for all the guys. You'll hear everybody that does not caulk the toilet complain about that. Yeah, because when you don't caulk the toilet and you just set the toilet on those two flimsy little bolts, people sit on it and they bend over and wipe their ass and rock it. It starts to rock. And as it rocks, the toilet moves and this moves. And next thing you know, this thing is shifted to the back. You know, you hear some of these guys on these channels, oh yeah, it was shifted all the way to the back. Of course, they didn't caulk the toilet. You gotta caulk the toilet. You can leave a little bit of a gap in the back. That way if the toilet leaks, the water will come out the back and you'll see it and you know your toilet's leaking. But if you don't caulk it, it's gonna rock and wiggle, and little by little it's gonna move. It's gonna move the wax ring and you're gonna have a leaker. But if you set that straight, you set the toilet straight down, and you put your sealant around there, leave a little gap in the back, that thing will never leak. I've been using these. This is the extra thick with reinforcement. Now, if I could get that without the with the reinforcement, without the center part, I would. But you cannot find a wax ring that's extra thick with extra reinforcement in it. And I'll show you about the reinforcement. One day we're going to cut one open, and they actually do work. If I happen to set that toilet down crooked, and then the other side goes down, that foam in there will raise itself back up. It'll push that wax right back up. So I'd rather deal with that black little horn than not be able to use a reinforcement. Like I said, I've been doing this 30-something years. Never had one leak after I've installed it. But anyway, we're going to put that on right there and caulk it. Alright guys, he's going to put a few Tapcons in there.
Go deeper.
Yeah. Are you going to use a 4-inch?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, so I'd go all the way down to it.
Oh, we have plenty.
Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to let him get those holes drilled and then he'll put the tap on.
Close that door.
They didn't have no caps, guys, so then he had some caps on the truck. I like these caps. She hasn't got the other side screwed down yet, but I'm still flushing it, checking it. It shouldn't leak. It doesn't have to be bolted down for it not to leak. It just has to be setting right. So she's setting it as I'm testing it. As long as you got that wax ring. So this is what I like to use, guys. Let me find it. Where's the box for the wax rings?
I'll throw it out.
Oh, where?
The wax ring box? Well, I even cut it out. Look, I'll show you.
That's all right. Don't even bother with it.
Okay.
I don't need it. I can get a new box.
There.
Oh, here it is, guys.
Yeah, you do the notes.
Oh, okay. The reason why I like this is you can't find a wax ring without a horn that has reinforced. Basically, you've got this ring in there that's like a rubber, and it's got wax over it. And if you happen to push down to the right on a regular wax ring, and then you push left and it sits flush, that sits flush, that wax doesn't expand back up sometimes. And with the reinforcement, it will. If you push down on this, it'll push that reinforcement will push it right back up and get a nice seal if you didn't put the toilet down right. But what happens is everybody that doesn't caulk a toilet, you'll hear them complain about this horn. That's because this will move slightly when people shift around on the toilet to wipe their ass. That's will move, and then you could get some water splattering, pushing up, and breaks the seal under here. So, but if you get this good and you caulk it and you leave a little space in the back for it, you'll be good to go. I've been doing it this way 30-something years and not a problem yet. And what makes my testimony probably a little bit different than other people's testimony is I just don't set a toilet and then not see these people for 20 years. I actually set a toilet, and I'll be back to this property over the years to come, and Vinny will be too, as long as the owner stays with this one management company, or even the other two that I work for. But the difference with my testimony is that I actually come back to these properties that I'm doing this work for, and I can see whether it's a fail or a win. And it's not like I'm going, you know, leaving here and never coming back. I'll see this place again in 5 years or 4 years or whenever. Okay, Vinny's got, he's going to anchor down the tap cons
I drilled out the top a little bit.
so it recesses.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me have a picture of your drill with you drilling that, like you're pretending to drill it for the invoice. Thank you, son.
Way better.
Alright, now put the other piece on top, and we're good to go. You haven't cut that yet, right? Or you did
It
cut
is
it?
cut.
Oh, let's see how it's going to look. See if you can clean that out somehow underneath there so it slides in.
Well, it slides in.
Get a hammer or something. Okay, I'm gonna let him play with that until he gets it stuffed in there, right? Alright guys, she's shimming the toilet. She's going around shimming it. She's got 2 there already.
They're gonna put another one
And
here.
she just cut another one over here. We got the softer shims if you want them.
Okay.
It's up to you. That looks good. Alright guys, she's got it shimmed. Those are the little pieces from the shimming. And she's going to cinch it up, cut the bolts, and then cock it. Alright guys, she's going to cut her bolts. Once she gets those cut, she'll clean it, and then she'll cock it on the thing. Alright guys, she's got her bolts cut. She's been flushing the hell out of the toilet. She's got it all shimmed. Everything's shimmed. Now she's going to put her sealant around it and be done with it. Then he's got his wood done here. Let's take a look at it. Looks good. Yeah, looks really good. Looks real good. Let's see how. Shut the door. Yeah, close it up quite a bit. Yep, good enough. Alright. Alright guys, she's going to put the sealant around there. And then over here we've been checking for leaks and we're all good. Everything's running good here. It's been going down, no air gaps. If you don't have an air gap, you have to have a high loop. Either one or the other. You don't have to have both. You don't have to have the high loop and the air gap. You can either have, here where we're at in our area, you can use the air gap or a high loop or both, but you don't have to have both. So if you want to know what I like better high loops than no air gap. If you notice air gaps over the years, they come loose, water leaks underneath them, or the hose underneath pulls too tight and you can never get it to stand straight. It's always something, one thing or another. I love going with the new dishwashers. With the new dishwashers, you can go straight to the garbage disposal. It says so right on the owner's manual. Used to be you couldn't. But with that being said, now you can go straight from the dishwasher to the garbage disposal as long as you use a high loop. I prefer that any day. Now they can put a soap dispenser or a water dispenser, whatever, and they don't have to worry about a stupid air gap leaning to the left or to the right and not cinching down tight enough. It'd be one thing if they made those out of metal where you could cinch them, but you strip them. Before you can get that thing straight, if the hose isn't good underneath, or it's been shaped or whatever the reason is, you strip that little nut out. I'd rather go without it than with it, as long as you put the high loop. Alright guys, she's got it all put sealant all the way around except for the back. We leave about a 1/2 inch in the back open. That way if the wax ring leaks, it'll go out the back and you'll see it, and then they call for service. But we always leave just a little bit open in the back. Looks really good. All the caps are on. Everything's nice. We checked it for leaks. We still got the dishwasher over there running. I think that's going to wind up this video, guys. We're just going to call it done. Vinny's got a couple of service calls to go do. I'm going to go home for the rest of the day. And take off, guys. Alright, that's going to be it. There's nothing going on with that other than we have to put the kick plate on the bottom. And that's it. Vinny's got that wood done out front. So, alright, guys.